Thanks for joining us today for another episode of our Packaging Professional series. I'm Derek Dyke, and I'm joined by my colleague Lee Moore to help us walk through the process of developing our rigid box.
Rigid boxes are used for everything from specialty food to beverage alcohol to fashion retail.
Two-piece rigid box. This is a flush-closed rigid box with shoulder. Cigar style. Storybook style. Rigid tray with sleeve. Rigid boxes with drawers. And cylinders. Fold flat rigid boxes. Rigid box with platforms. Specialty shapes.
To measure a standard rigid box, we start by opening the box and measuring the inner dimensions of the base, starting with length, width, and height. Next, we measure the inner dimension of the lid height. Specialty shapes and sizes can be tricky to measure, but try to provide a maximum length, width, and height. This is where a sketch or a photo of a similar project can come in handy.
The standard papers to wrap a rigid box are coated art paper, white craft, uncoated natural craft, and specialty and embossed papers. When it comes to materials, there are many thicknesses to choose from. And this will move up or down depending on the weight of your project or the look and feel you're hoping to achieve.
We determine whether we want to print the exterior and the interior, whether we're using Pantone colors or 4-color process, or a combination of the two.
Finishes include matte varnish or gloss varnish, gloss lamination, matte lamination, overall UV, or spot UV.
Specialty finishes include hot stamping, aluminizer, velvet flocking, soft touch, and overall embossing.
Ribbons can be used for drawer pulls, handles, or ribbon closure. Ribbon can also be attached to a box using barbs or knots through a grommet. You can also have latch closure with a handle. And for product visibility, consider adding a window. If your box requires an insert, one option is rigid EVA, a clear tray, a cardboard insert, a vac form tray. You could have cotton or foam, and you may also require a paddle-in or a layer card.
To discuss the details of your rigid box, contact us.